Hello, Garden Masters. We have lecture 30, Work Instruction ISO 22000. Contents on the work instruction: the title page, purpose and scope, terms, definition, abbreviations under convention, description of the order of work, the order of revision, and instruction of change. We should have a video file, and because ISO 22000 standards, if you late under the waste.
Documents that are required by the standard include food safety policy and objectives, procedures and records required by the standard, procedures and other documents that your organization needs to effectively develop, implement, and maintain your system. Document control is a critical component of an effective system. It must review and approve documents, review and update documents, identify changes and revision status, ensure current versions are in use, make sure that documents are easily identifiable, control the documents of external origin, and prevent unintended use of obsolete documents. Records must be maintained to demonstrate you have followed your food safety management system process against the required standard. You must maintain all required records and control those records. Your records procedure must address the identification, storage, protection, retrieval, retention, and disposal of all records. We will now take a look at Section 5, Management Responsibilities for FSSC 22000. This section addresses management responsibility to the standard. It includes management commitment, food safety policy, food safety management system planning, responsibility and authority, food safety team leader, communication, emergency readiness, and management review. Management commitment can clearly be demonstrated by supporting food safety with business objectives, effective company-wide communications about the importance of meeting regulatory and customer requirements, establishment of a food safety policy, holding regular management reviews, and providing resources and funding against food safety. A food safety policy must conform to the requirement, be communicated and implemented across the business. It must be supported by a measurable objective. Management is responsible for creating the food safety policy, communicating the policy, and ensuring the policy is implemented. Good planning is required to build an effective food safety management system. Your business must make sure the food safety system is planned to meet the requirements of Section 4.1 and objectives of your organization. You must ensure that the integrity of the system is maintained whenever changes are made. Top management must define responsibility and authority for operation of the food safety management system and processes throughout the business. This can be defined in org charts, job descriptions, procedures, any relevant documentation, and it must be communicated throughout the company. Everyone is responsible for reporting problems with the food safety management system. Top management must appoint a food safety team leader. The food safety team leader must lead the food safety team, make sure the team is qualified and trained, make sure the food safety management system is implemented and maintained, and report the status of the food safety management system to top management. An effective system for internal communication must also be established. Information on food safety issues or changes in products, production systems or equipment, packaging, storage or distribution systems, regulatory requirements, food safety hazards, customer sector requirements, complaints about food safety, or any conditions at all that impact food safety must be clearly and effectively communicated internally in the business. Top management must establish and implement procedures to manage potential food safety emergency situations, possible situations and how they could affect food safety, a procedure to manage the risk and respond to the situation, and assign responsibilities for actions and effective communication across the business. Management must review the food safety management system at regular intervals. Typically, this is done at a management review meeting. Inputs for this meeting include follow-up actions from previous management review, analysis of results of verification activities, any changes in circumstances that could affect food safety, any results of system updates, any emergency situations or withdrawals that have happened, any communications or customer feedback, and the status of any external audits or ongoing inspections. Management review outputs include assurance of food safety, improvements to the effectiveness of the system, any resource requirements that are needed, and any necessary revisions of the food safety policy or any objectives. We will now take a look at Section 6, Resource Requirements for SSSC 22000. Your business must provide enough resources to establish, implement, and maintain the food safety management system. Without this, the system will not be effective. Resources include competence, awareness, and training of personnel, the right infrastructure, and a supportive work environment to drive improvement and maintain ongoing the food safety management system. The people responsible for the activities that could affect food safety must have the relevant qualifications, competence, awareness, and training. Your business must identify all the necessary qualifications, provide the training, ensure those monitoring food safety systems or responsible for corrective actions are appropriately trained, evaluate the effectiveness of this training, make personnel aware of the importance of their activities with regard to food safety, and maintain records of completed training. Infrastructure and the work environment must be appropriate and sufficient to allow production of safe product. Infrastructure refers to facilities, equipment, or support services. Work environment refers to conditions such as the cleanliness, the temperature, the sterility, and humidity, or any conditions that could affect food safety. We will now take a look at Section 7, Controlling Processes in Your Business for Realization of Safe Products. Section 7 is all about controlling the processes in your business. This section will cover prerequisite programs, preliminary steps for hazard analysis, operation.
Okay, thank you for your video. And I have any questions? First, tell the essence of the ISO 22000 standards.
Integration of management systems that meet the requirements of several international standards at the same time is a prospect for the sustainable development of an organization or enterprise. An integrated management system ensures consistency and the structure of actions within the organization.
It is important to note that certification of an integrated management system combines the advantages of each of the management systems included in the ICM. The integrated management system most optimally allows you to meet the requirements for improving the level of quality